Hi friends, welcome to my channel Simple Learning Tips. So in today's video we'll be discussing one interesting topic, that is organization development. Okay, and the topics that I'll be covering are definition, backgrounds of organization development, theories of planned change. Okay, now before moving on to the topic, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and do like, share and subscribe to this channel. So first one, definition. Okay, now here I have given a definition by Wendell French, and if you read this definition you will understand that it refers to organization development refers to long range effort to improve an organization's problem solving capabilities and its ability to cope with changes in its external environment with the help of external or internal behavior scientists, consultants or change agents as they are sometimes called. Okay, so this definition, if we break down, it simply means that organization development is a long term process. It's a long term effort. Okay, it's not a short term one, it's based on long term ones and it uses various consultants. Now I'll explain in detail what is exactly organization development, because if you have a clear understanding then only we can move forward. So organization development, it basically means change in total strategy, structure, systems or process of an organization as a whole. For example, sometimes what will happen is that top management, okay, they might be they will be given management development programs, and this management development program, what it will help is that it will help to improve their decision making skills, it will help to improve their problem solving skills. Okay, so that is whatever changes, whatever strategic changes that we are doing, whatever changes we are doing, that will benefit the whole organization as a whole. Okay, it is for the total benefit of the organization. It's not that we are only if something technological changes or any political changes are happening, it's not that we are focusing, organization development is focusing only on that, but it focuses on the entire structural or entire organization development. Okay, like I said here, giving training to top management and management development programs, what will happen is that it will improve their skills. Okay, now organization development also uses behavioral science. Now you might think, what is behavioral science? Here in this definition also they have mentioned about behavioral scientist. Now behavioral science means it is the study of human actions. Now this includes sociology, psychology and various psychiatry, all these things will come in behavioral science. Okay, so why they focuses on, or why they use behavioral science is that because in future whatever planned change or whatever change will happen in an organization, the employees in the organization should be well equipped with the plans, with the skills, so that whenever change will happen, the people can adapt to it very easily. People means employees can adapt to the changes that happens in an organization. So they should be well equipped with that. They should be prepared for that. Okay, that is why we use organization development, use behavioral science. Now, this organization development, it includes manage or it manages planned changes. Okay, now whenever plan word comes, we will have this thing that, okay, plan means we have a goal, we have an objective and step by step actions to achieve that objective. So we think that it is very rigid, it's not like flexible, but it's not like that. Here organization development means this plan, whatever planned change that organization development is implementing, this is according to the situation of an organization, and it changes and it adapts itself to the various dynamics in the organization. Whenever changes happens in an organization, the plan also changes. Okay, let's say for example, there is a plan that, okay, on site for top management, or people are being sent to on site. Okay, now these many people were selected and they have been sent. Now if from on site or overseas assignments, there are complaints that, regarding the performance, or regarding the grooming of the employees, then there can be a change of plans, and they will be given training, and then only they will be put into the field work. Okay, so more trainings can be given, so the plan will change. Initially the plan was only to select a few members as per their qualifications, and then send them to overseas. Okay, send them to on-site assignments. But when such complaints were raised, training before sending, a 15 days or 20 days mandatory training were given to the employees, and then only they were sent to on-site. This is just an example. Okay, so if any plan is there, and if there is a scope of improvement, okay, because to achieve good results, then that will be implemented also. It's not that it is very strict and there is no discretion. Yes, definitely there are discretions. Now this organization development, now this also includes, they design the changes that are to happen, and also implement that, and they also ensure that, whatever change has happened, they are actually happening, and they will keep a track of it. Okay, it is not that, simply they have implemented it, they'll give a feedback and it's gone. No, they actually take an effort that whatever changes have been happened, and whatever has been implemented, for that the results are being given, and they will also track the continuous improvement of the changes that has happened. Let's say for example, in BPO company, suppose, there were complaints about the accent of the employees working there. Okay, customers were complaining. So what happened is that the employees were given proper English, speaking skills. Okay, coaching was given to them. Now after 1 month, they will, they will observe what changes has happened after that training, and and if any employee has been the same group of employee has been given exceptional review, has got exceptional review from the customers. Okay, he will be rewarded, like that. So it is a continuous system, and by this reward systems, what will happen is that more employees will try to improve their communication skills, not only through this internal training, they will also try to improve by their own, so that they are getting more reward system. Okay, so that is how this organization development. It's not a small change that happens in an organization. It is a change that will have a ripple effect, that will affect the whole organization. Okay. Now finally, it helps to improve the organizational effectiveness. Now here, how they are improving the effectiveness means, so that whenever an organization development happens, it is actually a very big process and long term process, continuous process. Okay, so whenever it happens, it mold or it grooves organization in such a way that any unexpected thing, any contingency things happens in an organization, it will survive, and they will achieve their goals. So the organization will be well equipped accordingly, and to face whatever challenges that they are facing. Okay, whatever problems they have, the organization will be well equipped that they will be able to solve it. Okay, like then also it improves effectiveness, means it improves the financial results. Of course, we want profits, then quality of the product, then it helps to increase the sales. Okay, also it also focuses on, see, that is why I said that it does not focus only on one gray area, but it improves the organization as a whole. Okay, so with all these profits, everything, quality, everything has been improved. It also focuses that employees are satisfied, stakeholders, shareholders are satisfied, customers are satisfied. So all these things will be taken care during an organization development. Okay, so I hope it is clear. Next, let's move on to background of OD. Now, background means we are not going into much detail of whatever history has happened, but I just want to include certain terms which has contributed to the organization development, which we are still using, whatever interventions that we are using, that what all the terms that have contributed to the current organization development practices. Okay, so first one is laboratory training. Now, laboratory training background, it all started with T group or sensitivity training. Now, this I have explained in my training video also. You can, I'll leave the link in the description box and also in the iCard, you can check that video. So, in T group, what happened is that, a small group of members were selected, and it was kind of an unstructured group. And, this group, this kind of training, it helped to understand the interpersonal relations and group conflicts, and it also helped in personal development. Okay, so this T group training helped in all those things. Now, when they conducted research, and when these trainings were observed, they understood that feedback, whenever feedback is given, or whenever group building activities are given, that will contribute to the to improve the organizational objectives. Okay, so as a result of this T group training, these were all studies which conducted very during early periods. Still, this, because the result of this, maybe now we are not exactly using sensitivity training or T group training, but still whatever team building activities that we are doing in the organization right now is a result of this laboratory training experiments background that has happened previously. Okay, this T group training, all this, now we are calling it a team building process, right? We all might be knowing what is team building process. So that is the result of, that is one of the OD intervention. It is the result of T group training. Now, action, research and survey. Now, in this method, survey feedback background. Now, in this method, in 1940, okay, during that time, after they conducted various experiments, and the social scientists understood that whatever research has happened, that is closely related to the action, if any changes were to happen. So, basically it means that whenever any action is being done, or whenever any research is being conducted, you have to give proper feedback to the organization, and then only they can take actions for the improvement. So, this I am talking in 1940s. Okay, so later on a lot of developments happen, and whenever survey, understand this concept, whenever surveys were conducted and feedback were given to the organizations, okay, lot of positive changes started happening in the organization. Okay, so that is how they came to the conclusion that, see, it's not enough that you are conducting a research and you are keeping the results within yourself. No, you have to give the feedback that these are the changes that can be brought into the organization, and once that changes are being implemented, this organization development or organization efficiency will improve. And till date, a lot of organization use this OD intervention techniques. Okay, next one is normative approaches background. Now, this one I'm not going to explain because I've already covered leadership style, and in this normative approaches I've explained Blake and Mountain grid leadership style, and Likhart's participative management style. So both these leadership styles I've explained in my previous video of leadership. I leave the link in the description box as well as in the iCard. Please do check that for understanding this normative approach. Now, this simply means that those two leadership styles, like Blake and Mountain grid leadership style, and Likert participative management style, they are both used in organization development today also. As a part of organization development, they are both used today also. Okay. Next one, quality of work life. Now, this all started in early 1950s or 1960s. So, initially, quality of work life, it focused only on, work design. That if you resolve a particular work issue, quality of work life was considered like that. Later on, what happened that it developed into such a stage that quality of work life also included reward system, management styles, working conditions. So, all these things, when it developed more, productivity and employee satisfaction also started growing. Okay. So, what happened is that productivity and quality of work life, it became very popular, And in Japan, quality circles were formed. Why quality circles were formed? To resolve, all work related issues that they are having, to improve the quality. That is what this quality circle meeting were conducted. Now that this became so popular that in almost all the countries, US, European countries, they started using this. That is what today, now in lot of companies, almost I'm sure that almost 80 percentage of the companies now also they use now this quality of work life, the term has slightly been modified, and they still use total quality management, which I'll explain in later video. Then Six Sigma, basically they are companies are using the term employee involvement. Okay, so this quality of work life also contributed to the current OD practice that we are using in the terms like employee involvement, which include total quality management, Six Sigma, like that. Okay, so I hope it is clear. Next one is strategic trend, strategic change. Now this is one of the latest influence, we can say, or latest trend in organization development. Now this means that whatever organization improvement has to be brought, that has to be linked with the technical, political, cultural issues. See, that should match. Whatever organization changes we are bringing, that should match with the internal and the external factors. For example, that is what strategic change. Okay, for example, whenever a CEO of the organization changes, what will happen is that he will try to change the policies, or so that should align with the company's objectives, with the people's demand, whoever the people were working. There should be a match between all this. There should be a link between all this. See, also, whenever when this lockdown has happened, when whatever the strategic changes was being brought, that should align with the organizational objectives. Okay. Next, so in this, this concept like change agents were introduced. The people who act as a catalyst for the changes to happen in organization. Even this strategic change, this is used in mergers and acquisitions. Okay, and networking. So this strategic change, it is still being used very well in nowadays also as a very strong OD practice. So what will happen is that this kind of strategic change, it will help the OD practitioners or the people who are implementing the change to understand about the competitive strategy, okay, to the team building activities. So basically what it means is that whatever we have learned, your action research, team building, quality management, all these skills together form a strategic organization development. Okay, so these are various factors have contributed to the current OD interventions or current OD practices that we are following in the organization. So this video has become lengthy. I thought I'll explain theories of plan change also, but I think I'll continue it in the next video. So with this, I'm winding up the video, and in next part I'll continue with organization development part 2. Okay, so I hope you understood. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to this channel. Please leave your valuable comments below. Thank you for watching this video and stay tuned for more videos like this. Thank you.